Yeah, making amends is my interesting thing with amends is certain times that I've made amends with people, they have no idea what I'm even talking about. Even to this day, you're reviewing your end of the day, right? And you're like, oh, okay, I'm reviewing my day. Do I need to make amends to anybody? And you're like, okay, yeah, I do. I told my boss a few years ago, we played softball together and he made a comment. I told him to shut the F up. Right. And so I'm thinking the whole time, like, God, dude, I did not want to call him out. Like almost immediately after the game, I'm like, when I said it, I knew I was going to have to make amends. Right.
Right.
And so like 5 minutes after the game, we had left. And so I picked up the phone and called him. I said, hey, I just wanted to apologize. And he's like, for what? Well, when you said something to me and I was in the outfield, I told you to shut the F up. And he's like, you did? And I said, yeah. So I was wrong. What can I do to make it right? And he's like, you just did, man. That's awesome. I'm like, now he knows that I told him to shut the F up, when he didn't even know it before.
He's looking at Mike a little different.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just it really is for me, and it sounds like for you. And I always encourage the 12 steps for everyone. And I'm not saying it's the only way, because I do know people that have had their own ways of getting clean and sober. And I just know for me, it's given me a really good foundation that makes sense. There's some people, I don't know if you've ran into this. Oh, it sounds cultish. It's like, no, they're really great 12 steps that give you so much fluidity in life to live. It's, and it's hard to get people to understand that sometimes, especially newcomers.
Yeah. No, I'm a believer that everybody should take the steps, not people in recovery. Nah, I'm talking everyday people, because
Right.
it's just going to make you a better person.
Yep.
That's my opinion. I don't care how you get clean, how you get sober, as long as you get clean and you get sober.
Yeah.
And you stay sober. The easiest part is getting clean, in my opinion. The hardest part is staying clean.
Yeah.
Right. And so what it is just steps to help you stay clean.
Yeah.
Right. And to be a good person. That's, who doesn't want that?
Yeah. My last guy that I was working with, I said it helps you look at your side of the street, only your side of the street, and keep it clean.
Yep.
Control what you can control. It goes back to the serenity prayer, really.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, man. Hey, you know what, Mike? I am with you. I think there should be high school programs with the 12 steps. Maybe you and I get together, write this curriculum, because I need a vacation. And if you're in San Diego now, I thought you were still in Napa. I'm like, dude, we should have just worked this out. You're like an hour and a half away from my studio. Come on down. But maybe I got to come down there, because I think that it really, especially with the mental health of our teenagers now and so much they're faced with, that it would be incredibly beneficial.
Yeah, I agree completely.
Yeah. So many are so lost, I mean, young men not knowing what it means anymore to be a man. Young women, I see it and I feel for them that, they're so focused on the outside as opposed to, a content of character. And that's, it hurts my heart,
Yeah, that's one of the curses of technology, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't. I could go for another hour on
I know, I'm right there with you
on all this bull, but
yeah.
This is the Knocking Doors Down podcast, featuring celebrities, experts, and everyday people who have overcome adversities, including addiction, mental health, and trauma, to live purposeful lives. And that's what Knocking Doors Down is all about.